Right then, yeah. You may have seen something like this before on this channel, except it's a different place. I have, we have, in this community, recreated Defcon Minecraft.net. That's what we've done. This is Defcon. This is old Defcon spawn. It's pretty much the same. There are a couple of things that are not entirely the same, as you can see. If I can just show you one of those things. Obviously, the water portals aren't water. They're actual nether portals. They look like nether portals, but actually, if you just go straight through, it does take you, once it loads, because I'm downloading something in the background. Once it loads, it does take you indeed to spawn. And if you can see, I've also made this like the old wood portal spawn. I made this like the nether portal spawn. And now, I'm planning on creating this exactly like Defcon used to be. So it'll be called Defcon. I suppose it's a revival of Defcon, so to speak. It's not all entirely finished yet, but the main aspects of it are done. So the spawn's done, the portals are done, the bank's done. I've got one residential district done. So everything is pretty much set and looking like it's almost ready to go. Now, I don't want to say that I want to make this exactly like Defcon. I don't want to like make this exactly like Defcon was. But you don't realise what you had until you lost it. And it was like that with Defcon. 2 years ago, Defcon was up at, I think I'm recording this, today's 4th of October 2013. 2 years ago, I think pretty much to this day, was the day that Defcon opened. Thereabouts. And I just wanted to do something to like recreate it and just make it be a part of it again. Alien Rage has done the best that it can to try and make Defcon come back. I've tried my best to try and find people to try and get like a Defcon reunion going. It's been a nightmare to try and find people, and I found one person, and I'm trying to see if he will help me recreate this as it was and help me find more people from Defcon. I don't know whether he can, but if he can, that'll be a big help. So if you're watching this, Mr. G, you know what I'm on about. But yeah, as you can see, this is pretty much the same as Defcon used to be. I have put a fountain there, just purely because I think that's something that Sprocket should have added, but just didn't. Resi. Once it takes me there, it'll take a minute because, as I said, I downloaded stuff in the background. It will. The Resi has changed. I've tried to make it as best as I can, but I can't get the exact dimensions from what I can remember and what videos I have of me on Defcon already. So I've tried to recreate it as best as I can. It's not the best because there are several different plot sizes rather than just two, and they're not all the same. But I'm not really too fussed about that. The bank's there. I'll show you the Resi once it lets me teleport there. It will take a while because my internet is so slow at the minute. I apologise for this, but as you can see, I made this like Defcon. There are 7 exits to spawn like Defcon used to have. 1, 2, 3, 2 at the ends, and then the 2 portals. Of course, you've got this flat grassy area out here, which Defcon used to have, which people used to grief, and I've stopped you from doing that this time. I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with having to keep repairing it every day. It was a nightmare. As you can see, that glowstone's just lagged back into my inventory. There we go. So as you can see, that looks pretty much like Defcon. You come down the stairs, out, and then the Resi is here. As I say, all the plots aren't the same size. It's not as big as the old Defcon Resi, but there's the bank over there. I'll just fly over there since it's probably going to be quicker. But built it on the sea like Defcon had. This is a basic bank. It's not exactly the same because in Defcon you had a row chest down there, row chest down there, and then this was all empty and you used to go downstairs to like big vaults, which I was planning on making and which I probably will still make in the future, but for now I'm not planning on doing that. This lava around here is just to light it up, lava there. This is actually carpet. Sprocket used wool, but because it's carpet, I've now got glowstone underneath it to light up the whole thing, and that's the wrong colour. But yeah, so the return of Defcon could potentially be upon us. That is all I have to say. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.